Hello everyone. Today we are at the Mercedes-Benz dealership in Hilton Head Island. It is a beautiful sunny day early in the morning here. And we're going to walk around and check out all the beautiful Mercedes-Benz cars. Speaking of a beautiful Mercedes-Benz, check out this 2004 SL500. It literally is in great shape. We're looking at the V12 engine here. As you can see, the seats, the car, just in general, are in excellent condition. All the lines look great. It seems to be straight as an arrow. SL500. Somebody obviously has been babying this beautiful vehicle. Now, mind you, this is not my favorite color, but there's no denying this is a beautiful vehicle. It looks as good as it probably did brand new. So this is the used car part. It's a pretty large property, dealership. Here we have a C300 2023 used. Have a row of SUVs. That's a pretty interesting color for a Mercedes. You got to give Mercedes credit. They've got really beautiful infotainment centers. Really beautiful seats. Very luxurious vehicles. This is the GLE 450E. I got to keep my eyes open here. I want to make sure I don't walk off into any snakes, which would kind of ruin the whole video. Here's the GLE 350. I personally find the GLEs to be very attractive vehicles. Not crazy about grays and whites and silvers and such, which is a predominantly popular color, it seems, for Mercedes and Audi and even BMW. Ever so often you get a beautiful green color. This is the 250, excuse me, the 2025 GLE 450 4 automatic coupe, they call this. Not a big fan of that slouched off back, whether it be the Mercedes or the BMW or the Audi. This is the GLC 63S AMG in white. Again, these vehicles, beautiful interior. These vehicles can be bought. You can look up all the specs at the BMW dealership in Hilton Head. The sticker for this one is $103,840. It's again the GLC 63S E Performance. I like this red one. for comparison. Still a nice interior. This is the GLC 300. Just to give you a difference between the AMG here's the sticker for this one, $71,455. Mind you, if you look, this is a 2.0 inline 4-cylinder turbo engine with 255 horsepower, 290 feet-pound of torque, 9-speed all-wheel drive. In comparison to this AMG, which, if you can't read that, is a handcrafted AMG 2.0 liter inline 4-cylinder turbo engine with permanent excited symmetric electric motor. I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure. 671 horsepower combined, 752 pound of torque. AMG performance 4 automatic, AMG ride control suspension with adaptive dampening, 2.5 degree rear wheel axle, and the AMG enhanced braking. So yeah, you're getting a little more for $30,000. Question is, do you need it? Especially if you're some, older individual or a lady, which honestly, I can't imagine a man being comfortable in these kind of vehicles. Do you need that much power? Again, if you got the means, by all means, buy what you want. I like this blue color. We obviously have a lot of vehicles out here, and of course the Mercedes work vans, Amazon delivery, whatever delivery, work vans. You can set these guys up to have a whole workshop in there. This is the 2025 2500 cargo van, 170-inch extension 4-cylinder HO. So basically this is a standard FM radio. As you can see, you've got the 9,000 pound capacity over here, 16-inch steel wheels, you've got, which are 245 75R16s, 24.5 gallon tank, 4-wheel anti-lock brakes, which is nice, load adaptive electronic stability control, 2-year warranty up to $20,000 for maintenance, 3-year for new vehicle, and 5-year for the diesel and powertrain. This will set you back $66,000 in case you were wondering. And it is, again, a diesel vehicle. Whoa, there's a spider right there. Check it out. Huh? Pretty impressive. And then here is where you got your AM FM radio. You're driving, it looks like it's tilt, power windows, power mirrors. I can stand up here, no problem. I believe you can definitely get a lot of work done in here. All right, let's check out some more Mercedes. There's got a lot of these work trucks out here. Here we have a GLC 350E. Not a bad looking color. Beautiful interior, combination black and camel. It's a good looking vehicle. There's a sticker, looks like it sets you back about $64,000. There's the GLC 300. I've made the mistake in the past of buying that white leather. It's a nightmare. This is a 2025 GLC 300 with a 2.0 inline 4-cylinder for $61,865. 4-cylinder engine. Give me a break. This is a nice looking matte finish. 4-cylinder. Why don't they just put a freaking 2-stroke in there instead? This is a GLC 300 with a beautiful 4-cylinder at 255 horsepower, 63,420. This is the graphic gray Magno. Listen, the problem with these 4-cylinder turbos, really just like the 6-cylinders in a lot of ways, they're going to wear out. You're going to max them out constantly, driving them at high RPMs, and you're going to burn them out. On top of that, they want you to change the oil every 10,000 miles, which every study that's ever been put out there, honest study, mind you, not the ones that are just trying to, that are being paid for by the automotive industries, are saying if you're in a dirty road and you drive constantly in traffic, you're looking at 3,000 to 5,000 miles to change your oil. If you live in, a pretty nice place and you're just doing, 10,000 miles a year, then every 6 months or 5,000 miles you change the oil. And if you're just an average driver putting 20,000 miles a year going back and forth to work and it's not too much hard driving, then you're at 5,000 miles a year, not at 10,000. 5,000 miles, an oil change, not at 10,000. You keep them at 10,000, you're not going to get a car that's going to last much past 120,000 miles, which might be your whole plan. This one's $62,915. Same engine. Here we have the E450. Now, BMW has also come out with their station wagon, which is what we call them here in the U.S., with the 5 Series, and honestly, it's I think they look great. Would I buy one? I don't know. I just don't know. If I'm going to get something at that size, I'd probably go with an SUV or a truck. This one is the $86,145. It's again the 2025 E450 with the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbo engine pumping out 375 horsepower, which is pretty incredible. That is a beautiful interior. I'm not sure what all that is. I'm not a big fan of these got to pop out handles. You can't just walk up and pull the handle. But it's a good looking vehicle. No doubt about that. There's nothing unattractive about that vehicle except the color. And that's my personal choice. A lot of people may like that color. Here we have another 350E. In silver, white. We have some coupes here. Right now we're looking at the CLE 300 for $63,660. Not a bad looking coupe. Alrighty, I want to change another feature real quick. And then there's a C300, and then there's a CL300. This has the 4-cylinder. And they're asking $68,000 for it. 4-cylinder. I'm sorry. That's just pathetic. As consumers, we should push back and not purchase these vehicles with these lame engines. They should be ashamed that they even try to push them on us. We have the AMG CLE 53 Cabriolet. It looks pretty cool. All the sensors here. This whole thing's a sensor. There's a camera, there's a sensor. There's sensors on the side here and down here. And of course, the whole system up there. Have a nice indented hood. It flares out here. You have the AMG 4 pistons. These are the P0 tires. These are, some people like that, some people don't. You see the AMG right there. 265/40 R19s. This goes for $86,335. 443 horsepower, 413 pounds of torque, and it is the inline 6-cylinder. Those are beautiful seats in there, if you can see them through the glare. All right. Then over here, the radar and the whole autonomous driving system and all the safety controls. This is the 2024 S580. It has the V8 4.0 liter. It's 138,635. Now mind you, this is pure luxury. The ride, the look, this is the top of the line for Mercedes. Now mind you, they have Maybach and all these other vehicles. I'm not going down that road, but the S-Class is the cutting edge for Mercedes. And again, it's got those handlebars. That's nice. Got 140,000. They'll be glad to put you in that vehicle. Now that's a beautiful color, or at least an interesting one. I personally like it. They're taking $40,000 off. This is a 2023 Mercedes AMG SL63 Roadster with a 577 horsepower, 4.0 engine, 590 torque. They were originally asking $206,755. They're taking $40,000 off. I'm thinking they need to keep going. What do you guys think? But it is a beautiful car. They call this color Hyper Blue Metallic with black Napa leather. This is the SL63. If you're looking for a SL AMG SL63, they're already dropping it by 40. Almost 40, as you can see. I'm guessing they need to double that discount. So would I give them $130 for this thing? Nope. But that's me. I prefer a BMW M8. But hey, everybody has different taste. We got an E350 here. Obviously, this one is on sale, as they say, for $11,000 off sticker. But the sticker's nowhere to be found. We can't go without at least looking at the G-Wagon. We have the G550 here in black. They're rugged looking vehicles. I think they look great. I think the 2025s and forward, I could be wrong, it could have been since 2024, but they updated the suspension and the technology and the software and all that goes along with it, so they don't drive like Jeeps anymore, or completely like wacko vehicles. You got Mercedes-Benz right here. Washer. Obviously all the sensors, camera sensors, sensors. 2025 with the 3-liter 6-cylinder pumping 443 in this one for $171,930. It's a good looking truck. That's a lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. Small business owners, that's the thing y'all should get if you want to ride it off. That's a lot of money. Anywho, we have a GLE 350s over here in this pretty blue. This is a 2025 with that 4-cylinder mid-hybrid engine they're asking $84,000 for. Obviously, they're still delivering 2025s. To the dealerships. Here we have another GLE 350. And we got 4 of them in a row right here. All of them recently delivered. This one's 82. I don't know what they're writing here, but it looks pretty cool. Look how they're delivered. I think that's nice. They put the cardboard there and against the panels, and I wish they'd do that when they're servicing, because I gotta tell you, these dealerships, BMW dealerships, Mercedes, Toyota, Lexus, especially with these white seats, there's never a time I don't take them in for service that I don't have to frickin' scrub the daggum stains and smudges off. This is a 2025 83-615. I've even gone as far as buying my own covers for the seats and all that. And I got to come up with something in the center console, because now that's where I'm getting hit. That's where they're hitting me now. All right, well, that is now Mercedes-Benz Hilton Head. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Some really pretty cars. I'm always been a big fan of Hilton Head. I've never owned one yet. There's a red one in there, but I think the glare is keeping you from seeing it. Anyhow, they are a best of 2024. Here's their times. They seem to be a pretty straight up shop. All they show is stickers. They're not trying to rip anybody off or put all those silly add-ons. You know, I call them silly because I'm trying to be nice and keep this family oriented. But the reality is, it's a rip-off. Anytime you go to a dealership, there's another G-Wagon, and they've got additional accessories that are absolutely necessary. Nitro for your tires and undercoatings and these super seals and stuff. One, you're going to pay 3 times more for them from the dealership. And 2, that dealership's a con artist and a crook. That's right. This place doesn't do that. So if you're looking for a Mercedes-Benz and you're in the Savannah, Hilton Head area, I highly recommend Hilton, Mercedes-Benz of Hilton Head. Thanks everyone, and have a great and blessed day.